This is the brand new 2026 Tesla Model Y Long Range Premium. And whenever it's time to pick up a new Tesla, I always end up having the same exact debate with myself. Do I go for the top tier, head-turning aesthetics, or do I play the long game? To give you some context, my history with this brand runs deep. I got my very first Tesla back in 2020. It was a base Model 3 standard range, getting just over 220 miles on a full charge. The car got me hooked. So much so that I ended up getting my family to upgrade to a Model 3 and another family member into a pre-Juniper Model Y long range. By 2023, I upgraded myself to a Model S long range. Now needing a second vehicle, it was time to add that to the fleet. The 2026 Model Y long range Premium just made the most sense. I looked at the new base models they offer now, and while the price drop is tempting, the trade-offs are just too harsh. I couldn't get myself to step down to cloth seats and that downgraded center console. Plus, you lose the signature front and rear light bars. For me, the premium trim was the only way to go. But even with the premium tier, it's tempting to look at the performance models. With the massive rims and the carbon fiber spoiler, it looks incredible. But my philosophy is that I will always value range over aesthetics and raw power. EV batteries degrade over time, it's just physics. Starting with the absolute maximum possible range means that as the age happens, you feel the impact a lot less over the years. I skipped the Plaid for my Model S to get the long range, and I did the same exact thing here. Now let's talk about this interior, because I've been driving the Model S for years. Sitting in this 2026 Model Y requires a real adjustment period. In the Model S, you have the luxury of two screens. Here, everything lives on this center one display. With the latest UI, almost half of the screen is dedicated purely to the driving visuals. It looks cool, but there are mixed feelings out there about losing that much real estate just to see what the car sees, especially compared to having a massive dedicated navigation on the Model S. You also notice the ride. The Model S has that buttery, smooth adaptive suspension, and the Y just doesn't. But you have to ground yourself into reality. The Model S is practically more than double the price of this specific Model Y. For what you're paying, this is still a phenomenal machine. And there's a lot to love about this 2026 refresh. Aesthetically, the new light bars completely elevate the look of the car. It feels so much more futuristic. Practically, the space in the back is excellent. Especially with these auto-reclining rear seats. It's those little touches that make a huge difference. But it wouldn't be a tech review without a few nitpicks. While the interior is a massive step up from the older Model Ys, there are just a few too many slightly different shades of gray and black going on in here for my taste. And then there's this middle console. It has this slightly porous texture. It looks okay, but if you actually live in your car, this feels like a magnet for dust and dirt. I'm definitely going to be covering these up with a wrap very soon. Speaking of which, make sure you stay tuned and subscribe because I have a full video coming up on exactly how I'm accessorizing and protecting this Model Y. Thanks for walking around with me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of the walkthrough.